okay with a private wedding because I don't have 100 people to invite. I never understand people that have like big weddings. Like, where do you guys find all these people from? Yeah. And how do y'all know all these people support you? And there's like,
honestly, I don't mind being married at a courthouse. I don't mind if it's just me, the person, and the officiating, and a witness. I'm good with that. I don't need a big wedding. I don't need nothing fancy.
I've been working on it, putting in overtime.
What's good, YouTube? It's your girl Renice and
Shanice,
and we are back with another video for y'all. And today we're gonna be talking about something juicy, something spicy, something muy delicioso. So grab your bag of popcorn, grab your can of juice, and let's dive in it. Are you sweating or something?
I'm kind of high. I was doing a lot of hard work before I came on this video.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, so go ahead. So tell them what topic.
So today, we're gonna be talking about a very controversial topic. And somebody gave us this lovely idea to start like controversial topics. So thank you and shout out to you for doing that. You know who you are. Let me turn off my flashlight, shake my head. Alright, so the topic for today is can you still date someone if your parents do not approve? And I think that's a very good question. So we're gonna start off by just simply answering it on a personal level. So you could go ahead and go first since you're the youngest one, alright?
Since when?
Just tell us.
They want to hear what you gotta say.
I asked you first.
Alright, so can you date somebody if your parents don't like them?
You should be saying, can I?
Can I date somebody if my parents don't like them? Well, it would really depend on the reason as to why they don't like them. I mean, obviously, if it's like a dumb reason, then like, oh well, I don't care. But like, if it's like, I would have to hear the reasoning and really assess, and then I would take it to God. That's what I would do.
Okay. So like, how would you assess that though?
Like,
so how would you assess that?
Like, assess it basically like, okay, I would hear my parents out. Okay, why you don't like them? And I would try to see, like, is there red flags that I'm missing because I'm so in love and I can't see? So I would try to basically, you know what I'm saying, look back and try to, like, think about it. And I would ask them for some space so I could do that too, because people like to love bomb and they like to, you know what I'm saying, because they see that you're aware now, they try to like love bomb and try to just put on their best behavior. But I would like to go into a space of just being alone for like, whether it's that a week or a few days, and just really assess what my parents is saying. And in that time, I would take it to God as well and get some clarification. Yeah. What about you?
I pretty much agree.
No. We want to hear your own thing. And we want to hear you in depth.
I didn't even finish talking, but I was gonna say I would want to know why though. But if it's like something silly like
what?
Like based off of, girl, give me the chance to talk. Don't play with me, bro. If it's like based off, say they don't like them because of their race and they're not familiar with their race, so they think, okay, it's okay to be like rude to them based off a race that they're not used to, then obviously I'm gonna dismiss that because what? Yeah, but if it's like something on a deeper level, like they may see something I may not see, like, oh, that eventually the person's gonna hurt me in the long run, then I would definitely pray about it. I would try to see where they're coming from, try to see that, and then yeah. But if it's like somebody I really love and I know they just don't like the person just because what they look like or race, then yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna do what I gotta do.
Okay.
But yeah.
Okay, girl. Okay, girl.
But yeah, but
so let me ask you another question pertaining to that.
Here she goes.
So my question is, would you be okay, like, say for example, y'all married, would you be okay if your family does not show up to your wedding?
I think that's something that comes with it. Like you know that's something you have to deal with. Like eventually they may not show up, and some people are fake. Some people may still show up just to show up and, you know, act like they with you. But so yeah, I mean eventually, because I mean I'm okay with a private wedding because I don't have 100 people to invite. I never understand people that have like big weddings. Like, where do you guys find all these people from? Yeah. And how do y'all know all these people support you and there's like not a witch in your wedding?
Alright, here you go. Alright, me personally, I don't really care if my family doesn't show up to my wedding. Like, it would be nice for them to show up to my wedding, but if you're not gonna be genuine about it, then you could stay home. Honestly,
Right.
I don't mind being married at a courthouse. I don't mind it. It's just me, the person, and the officiating and a witness. I'm good with that. I don't need a big wedding. I don't need nothing fancy. But like, you know what I'm saying? Like for example, some people some people, they're very fake. They're very fake. You know what I'm saying? So like, if you can't support me, like, the point of family, right? In my opinion, right, is like, even though you express your concerns, you're still supposed to show up for your family member. If you cannot do that, you're fake. You only want to show up for me and support me when I'm doing something that you like. So if that's what you want to do, then go ahead and stay home. Then after you stay home, you don't need to speak to me no more. Go ahead and pack your bags and walk out my life, right? Because, you know what I'm saying? And if you're going to come and talk bad too, you could go ahead and stay home. Because as I said, the point of family is to be there and support you. And if y'all want to get biblical, y'all could talk about the prodigal son. You know what I'm saying? He allowed his son to go out and go create a mess or whatever to get that experience on his own. And when his son came back, he welcomed him with open arms. He was like, see, me tell you nothing, do it. Like, so if you're going to do that, go ahead, pack your bag, walk out the door. Like, you don't need to get an invite. As I said, I'm cool with a courthouse wedding. I'm good.
Yeah, so I think it's not necessarily a bad thing if you, like, say your parents may not like the person and you still go ahead with it. It may not necessarily be a bad thing, because it could be a way for you to learn on your own too, because there's no better way for you to learn than on your own. Because somebody could preach it to you, but until you experience it, that's when it's really gonna hit to the core for me.
And I feel like you gotta also have grace to really, like, give people grace to really experience what it is that they want to experience. And as I said, also, it also goes back to how everybody handles themselves. Like, you may not like the person, and I may not like what you're saying about the person, but it's all, at the end of the day, it's all about respect. Respect is given. So if there's respect on both ends, then it's like, all right, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true. So I have another question for you. So are you okay with not basically... Oh wait, I have one more thing I was gonna say. Like, you not showing up to the wedding too is also a sign that you're not in agreement. So after that, you don't really need to hit my phone. You don't need to talk to me, because you just showed me that you're not in agreement. But I mean, if you had prior engagements and I assess the situation, I'm like, okay, fine.
But
it's different.
you give your notice like a year in advance or so. What prior engagement do you have?
No. I give people the benefit of the doubt, you know?
And like, with the you not being in agreement, as I say, you don't have to be in agreement with it, but you can come to show your support of your daughter. Like, hey, you know where I stand on the matter, but I'm here to support you, because I'm gonna be here when you walk into this, and if you have to walk out, I'm gonna be there. It's a sign of, okay, I'm gonna be there for you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I was gonna say, would you be okay with not having like a support system? Like, say things just go bad after you and your parents kick it off. Things go bad, and now you don't have nobody to watch your kids. You know, there's no support system. There's nobody to run to if anything happens in the marriage. Now what?
I mean,
what's gonna be your support system?
Jesus, say nah. You know what I mean, but like, Jesus would be my support system, but on a more realistic human level, I would be fine. Obviously, I'm not saying life don't happen, but I do like to plan very much. So I wouldn't just run off and have a kid. You know what I mean? Like, I would have to figure out, okay, if I need someone, and I would have a support system. It just wouldn't be family. It just wouldn't be family. It may be friends. It might be the other family. It might be other things. But if your family decides to take a step back, life still goes on. Yeah. I'm gonna have to be okay anyways.
Yeah, but I mean, like, in the event y'all have kids, now your kids may not have like a grandparent on your side. They do, but like, you know.
But if the grandparents or the family, aunt, nieces, aunt, nephew, uncles or whatever, they decide not to be in the child's life, that's on them. But my child is still not gonna want for nothing. They're still gonna have that love that they won't have to, you know what I'm saying, need it. It's nice to have that. It's nice.
But wouldn't you be concerned though that like they would treat your kids some type of way since they don't like your partner?
You're not grown them.
You just said if they want to be in the life, they could.
Yeah, if they want to be in the life, they could. But if I know that you're gonna treat my child a certain way, they're not gonna be around you. Period. They're not. They're not. Why would I try to force out my kid to go to if you're gonna try to treat them different? As I said, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just not gonna work out for me. It's either you're gonna be fair and you're gonna just be just, because at the end of the day the child didn't do anything, right?
Yeah.
So I want to hear what you think on the matter. Would you be okay if your support system wasn't there?
Yeah, I would try to find another support system, because support system doesn't always have to be family, and sometimes friends are more like family to you anyway. So if there's a will, and if it's supposed to work out, God gonna make a way anyway. So I mean, if I have to go to therapy or like other friends, you know, there's something always gonna work out. Period. See me? There's marriage counseling. There's so many helps out there in this whole world. There should be no way, you know what I mean, you should ever feel alone. So,
right.
Yeah, if you ever feel alone, make sure y'all seek help. Right?
And I feel like it all just boils back onto the reasoning. I feel like the only way where a family should drift apart so terribly bad is basically the reasoning. The reasoning isn't even that, but it's just how people handle themselves. If you can't handle yourself in an appropriate and respectful manner, then that's what's going to cause the drift. But if everybody's able to, you know what I'm saying, be respectful and bring their opinions and communicate effectively, then okay. Number two is, me personally, I'm not going to take advice from somebody that wasn't married or isn't married. So, and I'm not going to take some advice from somebody that doesn't have Jesus at the center of their life. Because if you don't, why are you talking to me? Like, I'll hear you out, but like to really consider your opinion and really go deep into it, where I'm like, all right, I'm going to really think about it. That's something I would have to do. If you've never been married, if you've never been in a relationship, please hold your comments to yourself.
I hate when people speak on things that they never went through.
That's what I'm saying.
They just see it, but like,
exactly.
please.
Yep. So would you be okay, like, say your kids didn't have
support,
like they didn't have, like, say their aunts, uncles, or like grandparents didn't want to be in their life? How would you handle that?
I mean, I would always try to be there for them. But then, as I said, that's where my other support system would be. I would bring them to therapy. I would have friends that they could be with. But I think that would be the best time for me to like really draw closer to them, because like there's no better love than a parent's love, and like, you know, so they're just gonna need me more, and that's gonna give me more time to be around them, smother them.
Okay.
But yeah,
guys, I feel like I want to hear what you guys have to say, because like if your parents or whoever that you hold to of high value didn't support your marriage, I want to hear how you guys handle it. If you guys are married or if you guys aren't, I would just love to hear what you guys have to say on the situation. Once again, like, we aren't married, so like, you know what I'm saying?
not married.
And like, as I just want to put like a disclaimer out there, like, I'm not gonna be quick to marry. Like, I always say this, I'm not gonna be quick to marry. I'm gonna need a good like 10 years to be with someone to get married. You think that's a problem? Alright, let me ask you, how long do you think someone should be married?
I don't know.
How long do you think somebody should get to know each other before they get married?
I feel like you never really know a person, so as long as possible, as long as you think you need.
So I'm asking you,
me
personally,
probably like,
how long do you want to date somebody before you get married?
I would say probably like 7 years. 7 to 8 years. You never really know a person, so I think, but as much time as I feel like I need, like, obviously not like within a year. Like, I'm not wild.
But some people do know within
some
a
people
year.
know and some people don't. But hey, everybody's different.
I'm gonna need about 10 years, and I'm gonna need all the important information. That's the only thing I know. I'm gonna need.
I don't need to know your favorite color. I need to know what. I need to know, do you believe in God? What's your credit score? What's your bank account? What's your student loan looking like? Right. I need to know all of that.
All of that, like, you know what I'm saying? What's your goals? What's your goals?
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna need to know a lot.
What's your goals with
What's
me?
your social security?
Where you see yourself at in 10 years?
I'm gonna need everything. Just go ahead, and I'm gonna get a background check, because you can pay for those. I am.
Right.
Because I'm not. If you psychopath, like I'm not gonna go there with you. But yeah, that's all it. That's it.
Yeah, that's it, guys. If you guys love this, make sure you give us a fat thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe, share, comment, all that. PH1?
Yeah, fat, like not FAT,
right,
PH2.
Yeah. Yeah, make sure you guys like, comment, share, subscribe. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a comment so we can know your thoughts, comments, concerns.
Yeah.
And
I wouldn't tell with the people, so I'm gonna go outside.
Don't listen to her.
And I'm gonna go show us some snow. Okay.
Don't listen to her. But yeah, let us know if you guys enjoyed this video. Yeah, guys.
Hurry up.
And let us know what other topics you guys would like us to talk about, because we are down and we are open to talk about any and everything.
I'm not open to talk about
any and everything.
I'm not
alright.
open to talk about any and everything. And if you were offended by this video, clean your heart, because there's nothing to be offended by. Too bad.
So
grow
sad.
up.
I've been working on it, putting in